Good afternoon. Please be seated while we allow the rest of our audience to file into the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Cynthia Brown, Provost ad interim and Vice President for Academic Affairs. The UT Pan American faculty, university administrators, university staff, and our community of graduates welcome you, our guest, to the UT Pan American Fall 2014 afternoon commencement ceremony. This afternoon, we are honoring the graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities, the College of Science and Mathematics, and the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Welcome. To our students, let me be the first to congratulate you on your success. Congratulations. It is the season to be thankful and to celebrate. Let us begin with our national anthem. Will everyone please rise and join us for the singing of our national anthem, led by UT Pan American student, Ms. Veronica Alamia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mrs. Almia, for that wonderful rendition of our national anthem. This is an excellent way to start our commencement ceremony this afternoon. Please be seated. I would like to extend our appreciation and thank you to the UT Pan American Brass Choir under the direction of Dr. Scott Reeder for the wonderful music they are providing us this afternoon. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the stage party whom I will ask to stand and be recognized. Mr. Martin Baylor, Vice President for Business Affairs, Dr. Martha Cantu, Vice President for Student Affairs, Ms. Lydia Aliman, Interim Vice President for University Advancement, Ms. Veronica Gonzalez, Vice President for Governmental and Community Relations at UT RGV, Dr. Ala Kabaj, Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs, Dr. Sadiq Shaw, Vice Provost for Research and Sponsored Projects, Dr. Dave Jackson, Interim Vice Provost for Graduate Education, Dr. Jonica Charlton, Interim Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education and Dean of the University College, Dr. Dahlia Guetta, Dean, College of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Mohammed Farouki, Interim Dean, College of Science and Mathematics, Dr. Walter Diaz, Dean of College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Mrs. Linda Resendez, Senior Vice President of Clinical Integration at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance, our guest speaker, Mr. Leo Arribadas, UT Pan American Alumni Association President-elect. Announcer for this afternoon's ceremony is Mr. Oscar Mark, news anchor and reporter for KM 48, KFXV Fox 2. Last but certainly not least, I have the introducing you to UT Pan American President ad interim, Dr. Avidan Rodriguez. Dr. Rodriguez was chosen by the University of Texas system to guide the university through its final year before it becomes part of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Prior to his latest appointment, Dr. Rodriguez served as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at UTPA, where he is also a tenured professor in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology. An internationally recognized expert in disaster research, he held numerous faculty and administrative positions at the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez, and the University of Delaware before joining UT Pan American in January 2011. Following his year as UTB's interim president, Dr. Rodriguez will become the founding provost and executive vice president for academic affairs of the multi-campus UT RGV. Please join me in welcoming the man who will forever hold the proud distinction of serving as the University of Texas Pan American's last president, Dr. Avidan Rodriguez.
Thank you, Dr. Brown, members of the stage party, parents, family members, distinguished guests, muy buenas tardes, good afternoon. Bienvenidos y bienvenidas. Welcome to this wonderful ceremony. It is indeed my honor and privilege to be here with you this morning, celebrating such a significant milestone in the lives of our fall 2014 graduating class. To our students, congratulations, felicidades. In two ceremonies today, we will award almost 1,400 diplomas to bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree candidates from our 7 colleges. All these graduates will receive a diploma symbolic of their hard work, dedication, and much sacrifice. If the audience will indulge me for a minute, I would like to visit with our graduates. I hope that each and every one of you knows how much I admire you for reaching this defining moment in your lives, no matter the path that you traveled to get here. I speak from experience when I say that a college degree is one of the most valuable assets you will ever own. It can be a powerful tool to transform your life, to benefit your family, and to empower you to help your community wherever that may be. I see myself in many of you. I grew up in a very poor household in a small town of Arecibo, Puerto Rico, La Isla del Encanto. Some people from Puerto Rico here. About all I had at that time was a caring family, dreams of a better future, great mentors, and a desire to work hard, which has helped me get to where I am today. I know that many of you graduates relate to at least part of this story. I know that you have all worked very hard to reach the goal we are celebrating today. And I hope that each of you will remember this ceremony as a beginning of a new journey. The renowned journalist Tom Brokaw may have said it best when, at commencement ceremony, much like this one, he told the graduates, "You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. Let me ask you to think of this as your ticket to change the world." UT Pan American graduates, you have the power to make a difference, to help smooth the way for those who will follow after you, to forge your own path that will lead you to personal happiness and will contribute to the success of those around you. If you remember nothing else I say today, I hope you will remember this thought from the great American poet Maya Angelou. The horizon leans forward, offering you to place a space to place new steps of change. Together, we can transform this region, we can transform this state, this country, and our world. But this requires hard work, perseverance, commitment, and a desire to serve the global communities. I've shared these thoughts with some of our faculty and our staff, and I would like to share them with you today. In order to be successful, and in order to have a positive and significant impact in your job or your community, please follow this simple advice. Do you know of a problem? Please help us find a solution. Do you have a question? Please help us find an answer. Do you have a concern? Please help us find an alternative. Do you have a matter to criticize? Help us determine how to improve. Follow these simple steps. This will lead you to success. Again, let me say how very proud I am of each and every one of you. I wish you great success and happiness, and that you go forth today to place your own new steps of change in order to transform this world. The power is within you. Thank you. Now, I would like to pay special tribute to some very special members of this morning's graduating class, the veterans of our military services. We have had many students over the years who temporarily gave up their studies to serve their country. In keeping with a tradition at UT Pan American, I salute and applaud all of the veterans who have served and returned to UT Pan American to get their degrees. As a fellow veteran, I am honored to serve as your president and to hand to you your degrees as you walk across the stage today. If there are any veterans among our graduates in this ceremony this afternoon, would you please stand and be recognized? Will all the veterans in this audience please stand and be recognized as well? Thank you. On behalf of our students, our faculty and staff, thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifices. Muchísimas gracias. And now it is my distinct honor to introduce this afternoon's commencement speaker, a proud alumna of UT Pan American and a Rio Grande Valley native who has devoted the last 30 years to improving the health of our community. Linda Resendez is the Senior Vice President of Clinical Integration at Doctors Hospital at Renaissance in Edinburgh. In this new role, she supports a physician-led healthcare team in the development of clinically integrated network and accountable care organization. Their goal is to extend the focus of patient care from hospitals and physician offices to the entire community with an emphasis on preventive care. Prior to joining Doctors Hospital at Renaissance, Linda served for 6 years as the CEO of Universal Health Services Acute Care Hospitals, Inpatient Rehab, and Children's Hospital. During that time, she was instrumental in the development of 2 acute care hospitals in both Texas and Mexico. She also received the coveted Chairman's Council Award given to CEOs whose hospitals have the strongest financial performance, highest patient satisfaction, and the best outcomes. Linda holds not only 1, not 2, but 3 degrees from the University of Texas Pan American, a bachelor in social work, an associate's degree in nursing, and a master's in social work. And if that was not enough, she also recently received a certification in healthcare and leadership from UT Pan American. Born in Las Milpas, Resendez, who she calls her main supporter, and is the mother of 2 daughters, Elizabeth and Victoria, whom she considers to be the most valuable blessings in her life. Ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, por favor, please help me welcome Linda Resendez.
Good afternoon. President Rodriguez, Provost, Deans, members of the faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2014. Congratulations. Congratulations on your achievement and your journey that has gotten you here. I am truly honored to be addressing you today. Let me tell you, time goes by very fast. Just 20 years ago, I was sitting where you're sitting, hoping that things would go as fast as possible so I could get up on that stage and get my diploma. So don't worry, I will make it brief. As I prepared for today, I wanted to share my story with you and what I have learned along the way. I would like to take a few minutes to talk to you about core values. What are values? Values are beliefs or convictions that guide and direct our behavior, support our purpose and vision. In other words, our values define who we are. I believe Albert Einstein said it best when he spoke, trying not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. When I look at my life's journey, I acknowledge that many people helped to shape who I am today. In our Latino culture, family ranks very high. I see before me hundreds of graduates. I see in the crowd beaming, proud parents, grandparents, los abuelos, families and friends that are here to support you. I would like you to start thinking about what values define you, graduates. There are over 2,000 graduates today with this morning and this afternoon's graduation class. You all will be educators, physicians, scientists, technology gurus. You all will go out into the world and lead. What is your vision? What is important to you? For me, family is paramount. I am the sixth child of immigrant parents, Jose and Carmen Anaya. They came to America in search of the American dream. My father was in the US first, and then my mother joined him when they married. My father had a second-grade education. My mother was a teacher in Mexico. Neither could speak English. My father had a business that went broke due to the poor economic times, and so, at the age of 3, my parents packed all 6 of my brothers and sisters into a back of a trailer, and thus began my family's 15-year experience as migrant workers. We traveled all across the country, and after the first year, we were able to buy a station wagon that would then take us to such states as Oregon, Michigan, Idaho, California, and North Dakota. When I was old enough to work, I joined my family in the fields. I remember the hard work. We would start work at dusk and end at dawn. We worked as a family. We had a common goal, to get us enough money so that we could make it through the school year. From working with my family year after year, I learned the value of hard work. We would start out in April and return back to Texas in October so that we wouldn't miss so many school credits. No matter how hard those days were, working in the hot sun or in the cold, the fact that we were together as a family made it all worthwhile. Every year, we would travel to an additional state or to a new state since automation made field work less available. The last state we traveled to was North Dakota. One summer, I learned the true value of self-respect and dignity, a key core value for me. As the youngest child, I was the one who had to accompany my father on Saturday afternoons to the grocery store to buy the supplies for the week. I was the translator, the chiquita. So, imagine, after working all morning in the fields, with the morning dew, we had muddied pants up to our knees. We wore oversized shirts. So can you imagine? We must have looked a sight. So, when we were at the store, people would stare. As an impressionable young woman, young girl, of course, I was very distressed. I went home that day and told my mother, I will not be accompanying my father anymore. She took me aside and said, why not, Linda? I said, Mother, it's embarrassing. Can you imagine the looks we get because we look so ugly? My mother immediately said, Linda, I need you to learn this today. Pride, dignity comes from inside. No one can give it to you, and no one can take it away. So, you put your head up high. You need to be proud of the fact that you work to support your family, and that's why you look how you did that day. And be proud of who you will become. After that, I really embraced what dignity was truly about. As we moved through that season, one day we were doing our week of laundry, and we were at the local laundromat, and I saw a family staring at us. Of course, can you imagine, a small town in North Dakota had never seen a Hispanic family. So I mustered up my courage, and I went up and I said, hello, my name is Linda. They were surprised, first of all, that I could speak English, and second of all, that I was an American citizen. From there, we started a great friendship. One thing I ask you graduates, sometimes people are afraid of what they don't know or what they don't understand. So take time to educate. That'll get us a long way. We stopped traveling across the country in my junior year of high school. My father opened up a small store to support the family. My mother took advantage of this time to become a very active member of the Las Milpas community, a colonia south of Far. She was one of the founding leaders of Valley Interfaith, a nonpartisan, broad-based organization of churches throughout the valley that helps to develop community leaders and to advocate for our community. I accompanied her on many occasions. We registered people to vote. We helped educate community on these issues, and when the community asked my mother, why don't we have paved streets or drainage or sewage systems? My mother said, let's find out why. Throughout many years, my mother taught me the importance of helping others. She took people to the state capitol and fought tirelessly to bring services to our community. So when the paving of the streets came and water and sewage system, and they wanted to put the first paved street near our house, she said, no, you start with my neighbors, our house will be the last. My mother taught me the importance of civic duty. We must never forget how lucky we are to have the right to vote and never squander that right by not using it. I graduated from high school at the top of my class, and I immediately enrolled in Pan American University. I tell you, we're so blessed to have this university near our towns because that made getting an education possible. So education is another core value that was instilled in me by my family. Mother would say, education is the key to success. I received a bachelor's in social work and in three years, and then proceeded to get a nursing degree. I met and married my husband, Javier, and was blessed again with 2 daughters, Elizabeth and Victoria. I'm glad to say my daughters got some of the values that I tried to instill in them. Elizabeth follows in her grandmother's footsteps as an advocate of human rights, and she is an attorney. Victoria follows her passion as she entered the production industry and entertains people every day. My nursing career spanned over 15 years, culminated in obtaining a variety of healthcare management positions and roles. Anytime there was an opportunity, I volunteered. In 1998, one of my mentors asked me to help him start a hospital. I said, you know what? I don't know how, but I guess we can figure it out. So I am one of the first women to start up an acute care hospital and get it licensed in record time. Many people helped me along the way. I've been lucky to have great mentors. So I recommend graduates find a mentor. And once you become that expert, become a mentor yourself. I remained the CEO of the hospital for over 8 years. In 2006, my life would take another turn. I was approached by a national hospital corporation and offered the CEO position for an acute care hospital, a rehab, and a children's hospital. That week, my mother died suddenly. But somehow, I knew I had to accept it, because that's what my mother always taught. We fight forward no matter what. So I took the position. I was a CEO for over 5 years. During that time, I received the coveted Chairman's Council Award for Quality and Financial Excellence. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, women account for less than 18% of hospital CEOs, and the number of Latinas is even less. My success in the hospital administration was due to hard work and wonderful teams. I've been so privileged to have an opportunity to help improve the healthcare of our community. Today, my journey has taken me to one of the most innovative healthcare systems in the nation, Doctors Hospital at Renaissance. Where I can use my graduate study skills in social work. As a Senior Vice President of Clinical Integration, my role is to work with our team of healthcare providers to improve healthcare outcomes. With the medical school coming to our city, the horizon is open. It may mean the end of diabetes as we know it here in our communities. Imagine the possibilities. It certainly has been exciting, and I'm proud to be part of this environment. One thing I would like to emphasize to you is that through my journey, I have made mistakes. And you need to know that you will make mistakes along your road, but don't let those define you. Mistakes are part of everyone's life. Don't be afraid. Fear of making mistakes can keep people from reaching their true potential. I'm going to talk about Abraham Lincoln, Michael Jordan, and Steven Spielberg. And I bet the first thing that comes to your mind is, wow, they're successful. But guess what? The thing they have in common is that they had many failures. Lincoln went into war as a sergeant and was demoted to a private, and he lost several elections. Michael Jordan has missed over 9,000 shots, basketball shots. And he was cut from his high school basketball team. Finally, Steven Spielberg was not able to get into the college of his choice and then dropped out of his second choice college, not receiving his bachelor's for 35 years. So what did these people have in common? It was that they stayed the course, and they had a passion, and they knew what they wanted to do in life. I can guarantee you that as you grow, you too will have failures, but don't let that stop you from continuing forward. Malcolm Gladwell, author of The Outliers, studied successful people, and he's found that the most successful people weren't the most intelligent. He found that they were the people in the right place, the people who worked the hardest, and the people who took chances. Be those people. My early life can be described as harsh or full of disadvantages, but no. I look back at that time as a time of opportunities that helped develop me to the person I am today, that allowed me to embrace the values of family, faith, hard work, civic duty, education, and tenacity. So when life gives you challenges, stay the course. Meet those challenges head on. I have this saying in front of my desk, and I go to it frequently. It says, the only thing that stands between a person and what they want in life is the will to try and the faith to believe it possible, by Rich DeVos. So graduates of 2014, what do you want? Really soul search and then go out and make it happen. Change the world, care about humanity, make a difference, and become those outliers. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Resendez. It's a pleasure having you with us here this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to present the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees to be conferred this afternoon. We will present the candidates for degrees by academic unit. Although we celebrate, recognize, and congratulate all of our graduates, we extend a special recognition to our undergraduate students whose academic work at the University of Texas Pan American has been outstanding. Students with grade point averages of 3.9 to 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest honors. Those with 3.7 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high honors. Those with 3.5 to 3.69 graduate cum laude with honors. Will all of the students graduating summa cum laude please stand and remain standing? Will all of the students graduating magna cum laude please stand and remain standing? Will all the students graduating cum laude please stand? Let us recognize the achievement of these students with another round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Each student who has achieved these grade point averages will be recognized individually as they are awarded their degree. We will now present the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities. Dr. Dahlia Guerra, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, will come forward and present the candidates for their degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Candidates of the College of Arts and Humanities, I also want to congratulate you for today's great achievement and for all of your accomplishments during your years of study at UT Pan American. Those of you in the arts know that the arts speak to the heart in ways that words cannot. And our musicians, artists, and dancers made a great impact on our campus and on our community. You performed and exhibited at state and national venues, and you brought wonderful recognition to our campus and to our region. The humanities offer an expansive understanding of human life and its surroundings, helping us to fully comprehend our past and foresee our future. Many of you made an impact on our campus and community through your historical research and discovery, presenting at state and national venues, and publishing your research alongside your faculty mentors. Other students have encouraged understanding and appreciation of our culture, of our language, and of the way we communicate. Many of you students participated in service learning classes, working with nonprofits and other organizations to help the less fortunate and to improve our community. Candidates, I hope you realize that your achievements in the arts and humanities are extremely important because you can improve the quality of life in South Texas. You can make us all better people, and you will be the spark and the inspiration to create a better world. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Will all the master's candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities please rise? Dr. Brown, I present to you the candidates for master's degrees as recommended by our faculty. Will the master's candidates please be seated? Will all the bachelor's candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities please rise? Dr. Brown, I present to you the bachelor's candidates as recommended by our faculty. Please remain standing, and will the candidates for master's degrees please join the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities. Please rise. Dr. Brown, it is a privilege and an honor to present the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities. Those who stand before you, who have completed all their academic requirements, have been recommended by our faculty, and they are entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Gatta. Candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities, you have been recognized. Please be seated. Dr. Mohammed Faruqi in Science and Mathematics will introduce the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Science and Mathematics.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Graduating class from our College of Science and Mathematics, I am really proud today and truly honored to be here with you to celebrate your accomplishment and your hard work and your success in our college. You know that our fine faculty, award-winning faculty, and you have done work together to be here today to celebrate your success. I'm really proud that I'm confident that the education which you received in our college will make you make a difference in the world out there. And I want to make sure that I want to see what you accomplish. Some of you in the audience today, in the graduates, are my own students from my class of fall 2014. So Dr. Brown, I'm proud to present to you all of these graduates who have done hard work and they're ready to make a difference in the world. With that said, will all the candidates, master's degree in the College of Science and Mathematics, please rise. Dr. Brown, I present to you the master's candidates in the College of Science and Mathematics as recommended by our faculty. Will the master's candidates please be seated? Will all the bachelor's candidates for degrees in College of Science and Mathematics please rise? Dr. Brown, I present to you the bachelor's candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics as recommended by our faculty. Please remain standing. Will the candidates, master's candidates, please stand and join the bachelor's candidates in the College of Science and Mathematics. Dr. Brown, it is my privilege and an honor to present these candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Science and Mathematics. Those who stand before you, who have completed all academic requirements, have been recommended by our faculty and are entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Faruqi. Candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Science and Mathematics, you have been recognized. Please be seated. Dr. Walter Diss, Dean of the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, will present the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes a todos y todas. The College of Social and Behavioral Sciences includes the fields of criminal justice, psychology, sociology, anthropology, political science, public administration, global security studies and leadership, and military science. As social scientists, we bring to bear the theories and methodologies of the social sciences on many questions relating to our behavior to improve our understanding of why we do what we do and contributing to improve the quality of our lives both as individuals and as communities. Moreover, the skills that you have acquired through your hard work and studies are valuable and will help you to succeed in many areas of life. As we stand at the midpoint of what is the final year of the University of Texas Pan American and at the threshold for the birth of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, this commencement takes on even greater meaning as it shows that we do not go gently into that good night. In that light, I bring to the fore that today we graduate 11 students from the very first cohort of our Masters of Public Administration online program. These students completed their degree in a year and a half, hardly the whimper of an agonizing institution. Rather, it is a bold statement of moving forcefully into the future. Graduates, all of you, during this, the final year of our university, your accomplishments take on an even greater significance for our college faculty and me. We will continue to appreciate your achievements as we see you developing into community and national leaders during this period of great challenges and opportunities, and hope that you remain part of the soon-to-be University of Texas Rio Grande Valley family. Will all the candidates for master's degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences please rise? Dr. Brown, I present to you the master's candidates as recommended by our faculty. Will the master's candidates please be seated? Will the bachelor's candidates for degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences please rise? Dr. Brown, I present to you the bachelor's candidates as recommended by our faculty. Please remain standing. Will the candidates for master's degrees join the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Behavioral Science, and please rise. Dr. Brown, it is a privilege and an honor to present these candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Those who stand before you, who have completed all academic requirements, have been recommended by our faculty and are entitled to their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Diaz. Candidates for master's and bachelor degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, you have been recognized. Please remain standing. Will all candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees from all colleges please rise? Dr. Rodriguez, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Texas Pan American, I am privileged to present these candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees. Each candidate, in the judgment of our faculty and subject to final confirmation, has completed all the requirements for his or her degree. I recommend the appropriate degrees be awarded at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Graduates, let me share with you an important secret. Today is the first day in my professional lifetime that I will be awarding degrees. So I will forever hold near and dear to my heart the graduating class of the University of Texas Pan American for the year 2014. So let's cherish this moment together. By the power vested in me by the state of Texas and the University of Texas System Board of Regents, upon recommendation of our faculty and subject to final confirmation of the completion of degree requirements, I hereby award these candidates their respective master's and bachelor's degrees, along with the rights, the privileges, and responsibilities and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, felicidades.
Once again, congratulations. We wish you continued success. We are sure that you will continue to make us proud. You are the heart of this institution. Please remember, prepare, discover, and transform. Thank you for coming to UT Pan American, for persisting and succeeding. Job well done. Congratulations. At this time, I ask that the graduates please be seated as the commencement officers on the floor prepare to guide you on stage. Thank you. As part of our strong partnership with our local media organizations, we are privileged to have Mr. Oscar Margain, news reporter, KMVO Univision, Fox 2, as our professional announcer. Thank you for donating your time to our students in this event.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. I appreciate it. Are you guys ready? ¿Listos? Sabemos que comieron puros frijoles. Más fuerte. Let's get to it. The following are candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities. Candidates for a Master of Arts are Michelle Vianney Beltran, Diana Aileen Borjos Herrera, Sarah Bravo, Iliana Cantú, José Antonio Cárdenas, Denise Nicole Córdoba, Marisol García, Nayeli Ibarra, Alexander Pedregosa, Bertha Alicia Pérez, Christy Dion Pérez, Claudia Lorena Ramos Mitchell, Nayeli Rivera, Zain Ghazi Nahar Sawa. Candidates for Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies are Lucerito Martinez, Denisa Ursula Kiel, Fatme Samiari. The following are candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Humanities. Candidates for Bachelor of Arts are graduating magna cum laude Elias Alcantar Jr., Joshua Alderete, Abigail Edith Alvarado, Alexandra Marie Alvarado, Lidia Adriana Alvarez, Sandra Amaro, graduating magna cum laude Veronica Ansaldúa, William Henry Barrera, Sandy Yvette Barron, graduating magna cum laude Evan Andrew Berg, Nancy Botello, Esmeralda Caballero, graduating summa cum laude Janessa Ann Campbell, Luis Antonio Cantú, graduating summa cum laude Victoria Cantú, graduating cum laude Elizabeth Carcedo, Carlos Joel Cárdenas, Mónica Pequeño Cardona, Roxanne Carrillo, José Antonio Casas, Jessica Casas, Cassandra Lee Cavazos. Ashley Centeno. Ana Lidia Cerda. Graduating cum laude, Laura Alejandra Chapa. Graduating summa cum laude, Nina Alejandra Chavez Góngora. Yvette Guadalupe Cuellar. Jacqueline Dorigo. McKenna Elise Dahl. Luis de la Rosa. José Salvador de León III. René Delgado. Stephen Charles Dorman. Ilse Verónica Esparza. Zachary Roel Espinosa. Sonia Marie Flores. Graduating summa cum laude, Ashley Robin Franklin. Eduardo Gámez. Graduating magna cum laude, Daniel Garcia. Levi Garcia. Cruz Garcia. Melissa Garza. Violeta Garza. Denise Alejandra Garza. Valeria Anaís Garza. Ariadna Garza. Martín Garza. Erica Nicole Garza. Susan Gonzalez. Priscila Gonzalez. Alfia Alexandra Gracia. Laura Guerra. Juan Manuel Guerra. Diana Beatriz Hernández. Jason Herrera. Edgar Jackson. Kara Micaela Lara. Graduating cum laude, Clarissa Ann Larson. Erica Joanna Lasso. Guadalupe Lopez. Yasmin Lopez. Sonia Lopez. Andrea Estefanía Lozano. Matthew Maciel. Gabriela Alejandra Martínez. Beatriz Martínez. Elizabeth Marie Martínez. Graduating magna cum laude, José Luis Mata. Sonia Medina. Jessica Mendoza. Matthew Miller. Selena Ann Montes. Ángel Rafael Mora III. Daniel Morales Jr. Pedro Fabián Moreno. Graduating cum laude, Valori Morin. Celia Lorraine Morquecho. Cassandra Olivares. Samantha Olivares. Amanda Grace Olson. Daisy Ortiz. John Eric Peña. Daniel Pérez. Rocío Pérez. Alex Pérez. Melanie Alejandra Perez. Melinda Marie Perez. Sarah Pollard. Marco Quintanilla. Ana Quintanilla. Ismael Ramirez Jr. Rene Alexander Ramirez. Beatrice Ramirez Guevara. Elisa Ramirez. Alba Lucia Ramirez. Hector William Ramos. Graduating cum laude, Allison Rice. Danipsa Rodriguez. Graduating cum laude, Yareli Rodriguez. Brenda Angelica Rodriguez. Christopher Romero. Angel Roque Jr. Ivan Rosales. Juan Sáenz. Nancy Yvette Salazar. Graduating magna cum laude, Brianda Salinas. Marlene Salinas. Graduating summa cum laude, Anissa Marie Salinas. Jesus Salinas. Joshua Rene Salinas. Nayeli Salinas Loredo. Eduardo Alejandro Santos. Genesis Centeno. Jonathan Solis. Graduating summa cum laude, Raquel Tijerina. Janet Torres. Ciro Manuel Treviño. Samantha Trigos. Graduating cum laude, Cheyenne Uvalle. Samantha Vasquez. Victoria Marie Vasquez. Dina Vera. Graduating cum laude, Juan José Verónico Jr. José Antonio Villarreal Jr. Ramón Villarreal Leal. Elsa Watts. Tyler Ann Zimmerman. Candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Social Studies Composite are Abigail Castillo. Vincent Alexander Laralde. Gladys Lopez. Adolfo Samuel Núñez. Daniel Pérez. David Carlos Quiroz. Christopher Javier Vela. Candidates for Bachelor of Fine Arts are Jacob Acevedo. Georgina Lee Benavides. Fabian Chavarria. Leslie Caballero. Laura Flores. Graduating cum laude, Edna Galvan. Graduating magna cum laude, Hilary Gamboa. Graduating cum laude, Alexandra Michelle Gonzalez. Graduating magna cum laude, Rebecca Gonzalez. Graduating cum laude, Anaís Hernández. Ángela Esmeralda Hernández. Graduating summa cum laude, Anira Jean Lozano. Jose Luna Jr. Graduating cum laude, Lourdes Paz. Adriana María Ruiz. Paola Anaí Segovia. Yesenia Toscano. Graduating cum laude, Lilian Vieira. Roger Villanueva. Carla Ann Villarreal. Graduating cum laude, Denise Isasi. Graduating magna cum laude, Dominique Yolanda Smuda. Candidates for Bachelor of Music are Nancy Castillo, Richard Cerrillo. Graduating summa cum laude, Jesus de Leon. Edith Garcia. Graduating magna cum laude, Ricardo Garza Jr. Stephanie Mayorga. Graduating cum laude, Tony Morales. David Abraham Moreno. Graduating magna cum laude, Eric Edgardo Ochoa. Graduating cum laude, Christian Peña. Graduating cum laude, Irma Cristina Perez. Kyle Richards. Socorro Garcia. Ana Laura Cruz. The following are candidates for degrees in College of Science and Mathematics. Candidates for Master of Science are Alejandro Alanis, Nilda Nidia Camarena, Adriana Gracia. Candidates for a Master's of Science and Interdisciplinary Studies are Thomas Daniel McKnight, Monica Denise Valdez. Candidates for a Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies are Tania Gisela Avila, Ana Barron. Graduating cum laude, David Cortez Jr. Angela Lori Gonzalez. Graduating cum laude, Lucina Lozano. Martín Robles. Jacqueline Sierra Rodriguez. Philip Tagle. Mayra Angélica Valdez. Dalila Lilibet Sarasua. Candidates for a Bachelor of Science are graduating summa cum laude, Likitha Reddy Adunutula. Clarissa Alvarado. Graduating cum laude, Bianca Banda. Graduating cum laude, Aaron Samuel Barreiro. Audrey Lynn Barrera. Grisuri Candelaria. Sarah Melinda Cárdenas. Lisa Yvette Castañeda. Graduating summa cum laude, Pauline Ann Castro. Graduating cum laude, Yesen Churio. Edwin de la Garza. Abelardo de Santiago. Graduating magna cum laude, Edna Jasmine Donaldson. Nancy Dorado. Graduating summa cum laude Samantha Etienne. Graduating cum laude David Flores. Ismael Antonio Cardona. Lisette Flores. Giovanni Franco. Francis Judy Garcia. Santos Roman Garcia. Loani Garcia. Cynthia Rick Garza. Graduating magna cum laude Karena Garza. Rigoberto Gomez Jr. Alejandra González. Sergio César González. Cruz González. Graduating summa cum laude Alejandra Fuentes. Priscilla Garcia. Graduating magna cum laude Tiffany Garcia. Ana Karen Garza. Judy Gonzalez. Alexandra Granda. Robert Guerrero. Graduating cum laude Melissa Gutierrez. Ana Hernandez. Heather Marie Hernandez. Graduating magna cum laude Ariel Hinojosa Jr. Brianna Natalie Hinojosa. Amber Ibarra. Graduating cum laude Irma Kowalski. Brenda Leal. Graduating summa cum laude Maria Limas. Ileana Lozano. Graduating cum laude Andrea Giselle Lozano. Juan Mandlorado. Ricardo Mares Jr. Karina Mancha. Edelmiro Martinez Jr. Graduating cum laude Devin Ray Martinez. Reina Martinez Gatica. Graduating cum laude Andrea Medina. Daniel Medina. Iris Medrano. Reina Mendiola. Rosa María Molina. Italy Montemayor. Priscilla Yvonne Morales. Graduating summa cum laude Krista Moreno. Nguyen?
I'm sorry, Magna.
Okay. Graduating magna cum laude Christopher Allen Nguyen.
Last name Ocon.
Stephanie Jean Ocon. Graduating summa cum laude Oneida Ortega. Arnoldo Ortiz. Graduating cum laude Christian Ovalle. Patricia Annette Peña. Marilyn Maresa Perez. April Marie Perez. Graduating magna cum laude Maureen Ramirez. Ana Cristina Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Luz Ramirez. Graduating cum laude Randy Resendez. Salvador Rivera. Graduating summa cum laude Joshua Orlando Rivera. Graduating magna cum laude Andrew Anthony Ruiz. Graduating summa cum laude Leonardo David Salazar. Noe Isaac Salazar. Rigoberto Serna Jr. Dacia Alexandra Salinas. Wendy Salinas. Graduating summa cum laude, Eric Sanchez. Graduating magna cum laude, Eric Ramesh Shah.
Israel Middleman.
Jacob Israel Telles. Graduating summa cum laude, Luis Treviño. Graduating cum laude, Esteban Triplet. Michael Angelo Valdez. Graduating cum laude, Mónica Valdez. Sarah Lynn Valenzuela. Felicia Vasquez. Ana G. Vasquez. Juan Villegas Jr. Graduating cum laude, Jeffrey Westby. Federico Ernesto Sáenz. The following are candidates for degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Candidates for a Masters of Arts are Evelyn Yvette Alanis, Yvette Andrade, Alexandra Estrada, Annette Guerra, Karen Monsiváis, María Luisa Quintero, Laura Lian Riojas. Candidates for a Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies are Second Lieutenant Leslie Yaneli Amaya, Alisa Lynette Aparicio,
Last name is Chilla.
Aaron Chilla, Rosalinda Davila,
Eastern.
Melida Isren, Alma Rosa Luévanos, Edna Luna,
Cynthia? Okay, Cynthia Ocean.
Cynthia Oceans, Cynthia Janet Sánchez, Víctor Manuel Torres, Mirta Mireya Torres Fernández. Candidates for Master of Public Administration are Dora Marie Alafa, Alberto Camarillo, Glacy Capuchina, Carlos Diaz Jr., Gabriel Jiménez, Sandra Muñoz Gama, Giovanna Ocañas, Lilia Regalado, Leoner Garza, Erika Celinda Villarreal Alanís. Candidates for a Master of Science in Criminal Justice are Laura Aranda, María Cárdenas, Ismael Cavazos, José Alberto Garza, Isabel Maxine Garza, Santana López, Steven Medrano. Candidates for a Bachelor of Arts are Ernest Vaca, graduating summa cum laude, Cristina Barrera, Celina Crista Castillo, Kayla Cervantes, Juan Carlos de la Fuente, graduating cum laude, Karen Escalante, Cindy Esquivel. Jose Peter Gamboa Jr. Melissa Gámez. Yvette Garcia. Stephanie Ann Garcia. Serinda Garza. Jesús Garza. Alejandra Yvette Garza. Marisol Gómez. Dakin Shandai Gonzalez. Okay. Arian Gonzalez. Josephine Jean Gonzalez. Roselena Granados. Joseph Granchelli. Felix Guerra. Olga Handy. Rosadalia Hernández. Ada Minerva Huerta. Michael Jermone Jones. Vicente Macias Jr. Graduating cum laude Miriam Noemí Márquez. Graduating cum laude Mauricio Miranda. Graduating magna cum laude Mariel Monjaras. Armando Montelongo Jr. Graduating magna cum laude John Morales. Graduating cum laude Sheila Mordan. Esmeralda Cortez Moreno. Paula Morín. José Isabel Navarro Jr. Leo Olvera. Jessica Peña.
Take out the J, just David Peña.
David Peña Jr.
Cum laude.
Graduating cum laude Catalina Ramírez. Karina Rivas.
Cum laude.
Graduating cum laude Priscila Rodríguez. Alyssa Marie Rodríguez. Miriam Vanessa Rojas. Graduating magna cum laude Gloria Mena Roscop. Myra Lozano Salinas. Marco Antonio Salinas. David Sanchez Mejorada.
Cum laude.
Graduating cum laude Jacqueline Sandoval. Eunice Santana. Vanessa Silva. Chauncey Nigel Smith. Henry Soto. Tara Anisa Tamés. Janelli Tijerina. Cynthia Tovar. Jennifer Valdez. Prisma Vera. Kalina Villa.
Cum laude.
Graduating cum laude Joanne Lee Villarreal. Candidates for a Bachelor of General Studies are Tania Alejandra Alfaro. Crystal Bernal. Heidi De Leon. Lilibet Garcia. Kelly Girodengo. Nancy Guajardo. Diego Hernández. Steven Herrera. Cristina Martinez. John Martinez. Elisa Ruth Mora. Norma Ramírez. Juan Carlos Rodríguez. Rolando Segura Jr. Marianma Valencia.
Michelle Annette.
Graduating magna cum laude, Michelle Annette Weber. Candidates for Bachelor of Science are Victoria Lynn Adams.
Javier or Xavier?
Xavier Avalos. Drake Benson. Bertha Bernal. Catherine Ann Browning.
Okay. Vita Priscilla.
Vita Priscilla Castillo.
Magna cum laude?
Graduating magna cum laude, Michael Cepeda.
Leonor.
Leonor de Leon. Jose Garcia.
Cum laude? Paulette.
Graduating cum laude, Paulette Garza. Jovili Gonzalez. Beatriz Gonzalez. Amber Daniela Gutierrez. Elizabeth Marie Hernandez.
Summa cum laude?
Graduating summa cum laude, Yvette Hinojosa. Vanessa Lozano. Graduating cum laude, Julissa Martinez. Guadalupe Graciela Martinez. Graduating summa cum laude, Melinda Melo. Marina Moreno.
Sarah Abigail.
Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Abigail Perez.
Aide is the middle name. Aide.
Graduating summa cum laude, Alejandra Aide Reina.
Last name Saba. Amelie.
Amelie Diamant Saba.
Maxine.
Maxine Sáenz.
Saldaña.
Arlene Saldaña. Sandy Sepúlveda. Nancy Janine Torres. Cynthia Elizabeth Valenzuela. Graduating magna cum laude, Jessica Darlene Vela. Laura Zamora. Candidates for a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice are Abigail Almazan. Marina Alvarez. Yaneli Alvarez. Maribel Arredondo. Iris Barrera. Mireida Jasmine Barrera. Enrique Bazán. Angélica Bejar. Kevin Anthony Benavides. Heriberto Cantú. Jessica Castillo.
It's Jamie Elizabeth Cavan.
Graduating magna cum laude, Jamie Elizabeth Cavan. María Guadalupe Cervantes. Geraldo Dávila. Ricardo de Hoyos Jr. Mark Delgado. Mark Anthony Dimas. Raúl Alberto Farías Jr. Nancy Berenice Fernández.
Magna cum laude?
Graduating magna cum laude, Jose Flores III. Joe Gaitain. Ruben Gallegos. Erika Monique Gamboa. Daniel García. Roberto García. Julia Paz Andrea Garza. Marlene González. Marcus González. Michael González.
Norberto.
Norberto González. Citlali González. Melissa Lee González. Brianna Lisette González.
Amanda Gutierrez.
Graduating magna cum laude, Amanda Gutierrez.
In Spanish, Rodarte.
Jocelyn Michelle Gutierrez Rodarte. Aitza Hernández. Kelly Hilberry. Caleb Ibanez. Joseph Jackson. Abigail Estrella Juárez. Estrella Leal. Vanessa Elizabeth Leal. Gabriela Luevano.
Cum laude.
Graduating cum laude, Agustín Maldonado Jr. Steven Oscar Maltos. Flor Martínez. José Mercado. José Alexis Mireles. David Molina. Rigoberto Montemayor Jr. Ramiro Mora Jr. Daniel Morales Jr. Elizabeth Z. Navarro. Carlos Nichols. Esther Olivares. Ricardo Posada Galnares. Linda Ramírez. Aaron Ramos. Gustavo Rangel. Ezequiel Reyes Jr. Jessica Ríos. Crystal Rodríguez. Jennifer Rodríguez. Manuel Rodríguez Jr. Nidia Lanet Rodríguez. Jessica Ruiz. Melissa Ann Ruiz. Alonso Salas Jr. José Adriel Salazar. Irenio Guadalupe Salazar. Jorge Salinas Jr. Homero Sánchez Jr. Mayra Sánchez. Janie Lee Tamés. Raúl Tanguma. Carlos Tirado. Juan Carlos Treviño. Ramiro Turrobiates. Miguel David Vargas. Carlos Vázquez. Graduating cum laude, Roberto Vázquez. Gerardo Vela. Lisa Michelle Webb. Graduating cum laude, Sarah Wong. Efraín Yáñez Jr.
Middle name Joe.
Robert Joe Ibarra. Sergio Zapata. Crystal Zúñiga. Magali Bravo. Stephanie Lian Ramos. Luis Ramos Capello. Congratulations, everybody. Once again, muchísimas felicidades. And like a true graduate from the arts and humanities, I need to take a quick selfie. Go Bronx!
This room is full of energy, isn't it? Members of the fall class of 2014, congratulations one more time. Felicidades. Now, I'm going to ask the graduates to move your tassel from the left to the right, from the right to the left. That was a test. From the right to the left. If you all followed instructions, you are now proud alumni of the University of Texas Pan American. Never, ever forget your love for your alma mater. UT Pan American has played a significant role in educating much of South Texas and in preparing some of its finest leaders. At this time, I would like to ask all Pan Am alumni in the audience to please stand. All UT Pan Am alumni and all the previous iterations. The individuals standing represent 25% of the people in Texas with at least a bachelor's degree. Graduates, today you join this exclusive club. Here to do the official induction from the class of 2002 is the president-elect of the UT Pan American Alumni Association, Mr. Leonardo Leo Olivares.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Good afternoon and congratulations, graduates. Whoa, yeah. Today is a very special day. Today is 12/13/14. How lucky are you guys? You're always gonna remember this date. I mean, you can't forget today. Go, when you leave here, go get a lottery ticket, get two, give me one. Don't forget to do that, it's very important. If you forget anything, don't forget that. But today is also very special. Today is the day that you are no longer students, you are graduates. You are now also officially members of the UTPA Alumni Association. You are enjoying a family of 81,000 alumni throughout the Valley, Texas, the United States, and the world. We're asking a few things now as you start your careers. We want you to make sure you take risks. We want you to be bodacious. You need to give back. Very simple things. We need to take care of yourselves, take care of your families, your husband, wives, kids, husbands, whatever. But we need you to take care of this institution. This is the institution that nourished you. It made you who you are today, and it's gonna make you who you are tomorrow. So again, get out there, take the risk, buy that ticket, and make us proud. Thank you again and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Olivares. They say it takes a village, it takes a community. Today has come in the wake of many great personal work and collective sacrifice. I see that many of you are wearing memory stalls. In keeping with UT Pan American tradition, you are encouraged to give away those tolls in expression of gratitude to the person who encouraged you, inspired you, or helped you in your quest for knowledge and to obtain your degree. Give those tolls away. Let's take a minute now to recognize those loved ones for their support, that village, that community that helped you, that provided sacrifice and love to get you here where you are today. Will all the mothers and fathers of the graduates in the auditorium please rise? Los padres y las madres, por favor. Los abuelos y las abuelas, de pie, por favor, grandparents. Husbands, wives, and significant others, please stand. The sons and the daughters of our graduates, please stand. Thank you so much for supporting our graduates and for helping them in their achievements today. Last and certainly not least, there's a group that always worked with you very hard for the past 4 years. They worked hard with you. They made you work hard as well. They're committed. They're devoted to this institution. I will ask our excellent faculty at the University of Texas Pan American to please rise and be recognized. To our faculty, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much for all that you do. Graduates, as you know, you will be among the last to be able to claim the University of Texas Pan American as your alma mater. I cherish that privilege and that legacy of this great institution by also becoming a true champion for the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. As a student and now a graduate of UTPA, you have played an important role in helping us form the foundation of this new university, and I hope that you will always take pride in this achievement. I am told that we now have a short video which we want to share with you.
Since Edinburgh College welcomed its first class of 196 students in 1927, unto reaching over 21,000 students in 2014 at UT Pan American, each era in our history, each name change, every challenge and opportunity, and every success has helped lay a foundation of excellence for perhaps the greatest transformation of all, the opening of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley in the fall of 2015. Today, as we celebrate the final holiday season for the University of Texas Pan American, we pay tribute to the tens of thousands of students, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends who have walked the halls of this great institution over the last 87 years. Thank you for the important role you have played in the transformation of higher education in South Texas, in helping to create a new university that will become a gateway to the Americas, and ensuring a bright future that will forever change the opportunities for families in the Rio Grande Valley.
With the change of seasons come new beginnings, and this will be the greatest yet. De mi corazón a su corazón, felicidades. Happy holidays! Once again, let me reiterate, de mi corazón a su corazón, felicidades, happy holidays, feliz Navidad y un próspero año nuevo. I now ask that you please stand and join the faculty as we walk together and exit the auditorium. The platform guests will lead us as we exit. Once again, felicidades, congratulations. Thank you very much for being part of UT Pan American history.